Think your credit card interest is bad? Let's go back 5,000 years to ancient Mesopotamia. Back then, if you couldn't pay back a loan of grain, you didn't just get a bad credit score. You lost your freedom. The system was brutal. First, the creditors took your sheep. Then, they took your fields. And if that wasn't enough, your children were forced into debt slavery. By law, they were supposed to be released after 3 years, but in reality, many became trapped in a cycle of labor for a lifetime. Debt wasn't just a financial tool. It was an invisible wall that separated a free citizen from a slave. When a kingdom became too burdened by debt, the king had to act before a revolution started. They called it Amargi, a Sumerian word that literally means return to mother. It was a royal decree that canceled personal debts and allowed families to go back to their original homes. The king would announce a clean slate, and the clay tablets recording the debts were canceled or removed from the archives. It was the ultimate reset button. It wasn't about being a nice guy, it was a calculated move to keep the society from collapsing. Because a kingdom where everyone is a slave is a kingdom that cannot defend itself. Fast forward to today, we don't write our debts on clay tablets anymore, and the king isn't coming to reset your bank account. The bronze chains have been replaced by digital numbers and compound interest. But the feeling? That feeling of heaviness and the loss of future freedom? That hasn't changed in 5,000 years. We may be the first generation that treats personal debt as a symbol of freedom rather than a warning. We buy things we don't own with money we haven't earned to impress people we don't even like. The ancient Sumerians knew that debt could destroy a society from the inside out. Their kings were forced to press the reset button before the whole system collapsed. Today, there is no king. There is no reset button. Maybe it's time we start looking at those numbers on our screens the same way they looked at those clay tablets. Not just as a financial tool, but as something that has the power to quietly take away the one thing that hasn't changed in 5,000 years, your freedom.